resources. Introduction: Soil. Soil. Factors that make soil. Effect of flowing water on the topsoil. Mineral riches in the soil. Soil is an important resource that decides the diversity of life in an area. But what is the soil and how is it formed? The outermost layer of our earth is called the crust, and the minerals found in this layer supply a variety of nutrients to life forms. Over long periods of time, the surfaces of the earth are broken down by various physical, chemical, and some biological processes. The end product of this breaking down is the fine particles of the soil. But what are the factors or processes that make soil? The sun. The sun heats up rocks during the day so that they expand. At night, these rocks cool down and contract. Since all parts of the rock do not expand and contract at the same rate, this results in the formation of cracks, and ultimately the huge rocks break up into smaller pieces. Water. Water helps in the formation of soil in two ways. 1. Water could get into the cracks in the rocks formed due to the uneven heating by the sun. If this water later freezes, it would cause the cracks to widen. 2. Flowing water wears away even hard rock over long periods of time. Fast-flowing water often carries big and small particles of rock downstream. These rocks rub against other rocks, and the resultant abrasion causes the rocks to wear down into smaller and smaller particles. Wind. In a process similar to the way in which water rubs against rocks and wears them down, strong winds also erode rocks down. The wind also carries sand from one place to the other like water does. Living organisms also influence the formation of soil. The lichen grows on the surface of rocks. While growing, they release certain substances that cause the rock surface to powder down and form a thin layer of soil. Plants like moss are able to grow on this surface now, and they cause the rock to break up further. The roots of big trees sometimes go into cracks in the rocks, and as the roots grow bigger, the crack is forced bigger. Soil is a mixture. It contains small particles of rock. of different sizes. It also contains bits of decayed living organisms, which is called humus. In addition, soil also contains various forms of microscopic life. The type of soil is decided by the average size of particles found in it, and the quality of the soil is decided by the amount of humus and the microscopic organisms found in it. Humus is a major factor in deciding the soil structure because it causes the soil to become more porous and allows water and air to penetrate deep underground. The mineral nutrients that are found in a particular soil depends on the rocks it was formed from, the nutrient content of a soil, the amount of humus present in it, and the depth of the soil are some of the factors that decide which plants will thrive on that soil. Thus, the topmost layer of the soil that contains humus and living organisms in addition to the soil particles is called the topsoil. The quality of the topsoil is an important factor that decides biodiversity in that area. Modern farming practices involve the use of large amounts of fertilizers and pesticides. Use of these substances over long periods of time can destroy the soil structure by killing the soil microorganisms that recycle nutrients in the soil. It also kills the earthworms, which are instrumental in making the rich humus. Fertile soil can quickly be turned barren if sustainable practices are not followed. Removal of useful components from the soil and addition to other substances which adversely affect the fertility of the soil and kill the diversity of organisms that live in it is called soil pollution. Effect of flowing water on the topsoil. The roots of plants have an important role in preventing soil erosion. The large-scale deforestation that is happening all over the world not only destroys biodiversity, it also leads to soil erosion. Topsoil that is bare of vegetation is likely to be removed very quickly, and this is accelerated in hilly or mountainous regions. This process of soil erosion is very difficult to reverse. Vegetative cover on the ground has a role to play in the percolation of water into the deeper layers too. So that is all about in this topic. We will learn about biogeochemical life cycles in our next topic. Till then, bye-bye.